What do my attention? I let it best possible. Listen, come to my attention today. I woke up, said I was gonna take a break, but then you know what? I saw this video. I said, you know what? I feel as though I need to watch this video. Now beforehand, I watched the video about 2 times. First, my own initial like thoughts and stuff like that, reflect on it, and then I watched some other person. I didn't really want to watch nobody else like watching him. Because I want my own thoughts and I didn't want to get swayed by watching other people's stuff. I watched, matter of fact, before who it was mediocre tutorials and reviews. So shout out to him though. But I watched his doggone reaction to it. But without further ado, let's get into this right here. It's been a minute. Over the last few months, I've been doing a lot of thinking and personal work. You asked a lot of fair questions that I wanted to take some time to answer.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment.
Okay, I want to pause right there for right now. Listen, okay, I want to say this first. I just wrote something like yesterday. It's about this, kind of basically, yeah. I wrote something like, everything you do, say, excuse me if I can't, I'm talking a little fuzz right now because I'm trying to look at what I say ain't that big of words right now. And it's way over there. But listen, it says, everything you do, say has a consequence make sure you acknowledge those around you and yourself so you will not lead anyone to any lasting negativity. So obviously, what he did, he slapped Chris Rock, which last like a negative situations and thought process to other individuals, not only to their family and friends, but also to the world, because everybody was looking up to this man. So that was one of them too. And as you can tell, he said he had constantly went through this, this situation he went through, and was thinking about it, understanding for 3 months. See, this is why, me personally, I don't like when people actually give like a forgiveness speech, when celebrities give like a forgiveness speech, because most times out of 10, they're not really trying, well not, I won't say that high, 9 times out of 10, but chances are, they probably just saying it just to say they're behind, say their position, their doggone money, fame, whatever, So, I really don't like that point, because I know it don't take like, most of the time it just don't take like that, just to, say you sorry, you feel sorry for what you have done. Sometimes it take like a real like, or understanding of what you did, where you come from, for what you had did. It's more than trauma, it's more than doggone where you've been through, stuff like that. It's a lot more deeper levels to why you did that thing, for that emotional response to what you had done,
And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults.
Okay, hold up. Okay, y'all. As you can see, or what you heard and stuff like that, you can tell what he had did at that moment was like it was the wrong thing to do, you know. And a lot of people have reactions, you know. We all have emotions, so everybody has reactions and emotions because that's what we are. Unless you got like a real mental illness, you know, something like really wrong with you that you're unhinged like that. So people, this is why I don't like people have mental illnesses, you know. I'm not saying it's like a real mental illness. I'm saying it's like more of a constant struggle. Probably not trauma, but I'm saying like everybody has like some kind of form of mental challenges, you know. We all have it, you know. We all go through life, you know. We all have ups and downs, you know. Even the most happiest person can still have like mental struggles. It's a constant, you know, fight to control yourself, you know, from doing what you see right there. See, listen, a lot of people associate being tough with being like a real beefing man, you know, something like that. Or for men, you know, they always say like men should be like a real beefing man, always should fight for their woman, something like that. But listen, I'm not saying I'm not saying you should, you know, you shouldn't, but I'm saying like in terms of like what does fighting actually do, you know? If you're protecting your family, sure, you know, protecting yourself, yes. But if you in a situation where none that's absent and you just feel like feel emotional state and you're feeling real built up and you lay it out on somebody else, is that really the right answer to do, you know? To me, that shows like a form of weakness. To me personally, I feel as though if you showing emotion, like an anger emotion, especially anger emotion, that's why I try hard not to be an angry person at all. I don't want to show nobody my anger because I feel as though that's like the one of the most ultimate things you can show a person and show a person that you're a weak person because that's like a sign of weakness. You got poking your emotions. Of course, I got angry, you know. We all got angry, you know. That's an emotion. Everybody has these emotions, you know. You know, another thing is too, anger can cause you to feel a slave to that person that angered you, you know. Because anger can show the individual, okay, I got you now. I can do whatever I want to you so you can react the way I want you to react. You know, if the person wants you to fight them, you know, and get a check, you know, like celebrity, like say for example, a fan of a celebrity, you know, came out of nowhere, started cussing them out, poking fun at them, wherever, you know. So the celebrity probably in a bad condition, bad moment, you know, bad wherever, you feel me? He'll react probably, let's say for example, he did fight that fan, you know. Hit him. You know what that is? That's an instant doggone lawsuit to that individual. Now he got whatever he wanted, you know. In relationships, no offense to the women, but I'm saying like women, well, some women, you know, not all women, I don't know. But listen, women can, you know, manipulate men to like give them what they want, you know, in a relationship, something like that. Just say a woman wants a Chanel bag or something like that. And then she'll pout, cry, stuff like that, till she get what she wants, saying, you never did this for me. Why you always do me this bad and stuff like that. If a man is in a bad situation in his head right now, because I told you, we all have a constant, you know, stuff going on right here. We always somewhat down ourselves, you know, saying like, am I doing enough? Am I right? You know, Sarah, stuff like that. So once a woman sees that, you know, she got you. She see you like you change, you going down. You ain't at the high pedestal right there. You at the strong emotion right there. As a man, you probably give in because you feel so you don't want her to leave you, or you feel like you're not good enough, stuff like that in that nature. Let me tell you another thing that I don't like about society. They think these celebrities like Will Smith and everybody else, are like the perfect angels ever. Where in reality they not. Because you gotta think about it too, y'all. How would you feel if somebody matter of fact, not somebody, some people, a lot of people, a mob of people, come at you every day, cameras flashing, paparazzi, regular people. You cannot go anywhere in basically the whole world, depending on how famous you are, If you Will Smith level, if Michael Jackson level, especially Michael Jackson level, listen, you cannot go nowhere without anybody just saying, can I have a picture? Oh, I'm your biggest fan, stuff like that. Sure, that's cute and, thank you, all that kind of stuff. But I'm saying that really, especially if like you're introvert, even if you're an extrovert, imagine doing that constant every single day. If you're having a bad day, you can't much go to the streets because you go to the street, want to walk your dog or something like that, calm your brain. Somebody's gonna come at you and then say, "Ooh, they gonna probably call it that home. Listen, I see him such. You need to come right now," stuff like that. Then they gonna come around over here. Now they gonna come over here and mob you, and you trying to just calm your brain, and you're already in a bad situation in your day, and you're already having a mental breakdown, something like that. Not fixing you, and on top of that, it's still more stuff than just that. You don't have no privacy no more, and you probably have a personal life. Then you have your business life, to maintain. So it's like 3 things, and probably even more things that I'm not even thinking of right now. So it's a lot within celebrities. We all want to be famous. We all want to be rich. But most of the people want to be famous or rich, or some of them, some people. But it's a lot to go into it, And it sounds cool like a first week, first year, But once you get into it, like every single day practice, and what happens, you just say, I don't want to do it no more. You just want to fall off. And now everybody's saying, oh, you fall off. Now they badmouth you in your name, Now you feel even worse about that because now you feel like, dang. Well, some people probably don't feel bad about that, People that, quote, fell off, stuff like that. They probably say, dang, I really don't care because I really want, my peace, quiet, something like that. Who knows, I'm just saying, a lot of celebrities go through a lot of things and then they can cause, reactions just like what he did, But let's continue watching the video.
Or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No.
Okay, I gotta start right there. Because let me show you something. You go back to the thing right here.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. Alright?
Oh crap. As you can see, can y'all see? He laughed right here. We all know this, he laughed. We all know this now, by now. God dog, can you stop? Jada rolled her eyes. Now he said, the question he said, he answered, did she say something verbally? First of all, we see this, of course. It cuts to Chris Rock. We see nothing right here after that. After that, he walks up. See, he walks up, you know that, So look, he walks up. We don't know if she did say something. It don't look like she did say something, by the way. But it cuts off. Did she look at him in the eye, something like that? Or did he feel the vibe of his wife? You can still feel like a vibe. Especially, you're a husband, your wife, you should know your doggone partner. So you know their vibe, you know their energy, a law of attraction, y'all. So, you feel their energy, and you know what he would do? Did what he did right there. Now you got to prove something. You never know when in their life, you don't know what they say in life. I'm not saying, judging their relationship, stuff like that. I'm not trying to put words in their relationship mouths, I'm not trying to say it like that. But I'm saying, I'm just simply applying or suggesting that, like, what could happen, What did she say that? Did she say okay, if I'm in this situation, this and that and other, I want you to do this, something like that. So yeah. But let's get back to the video.
It's like,
okay, so.
I made a choice on my own.
And you see his voice. You hear his voice? I'm just saying, you hear his voice. I'm just saying. Let's go back. Because if you go back right here.
To behave in that moment.
There's no cracking of his voice. I'm not
There's
saying,
no part of me
not trying to make
that
fun of his
thinks
voice, you know. I'm
that's
just saying,
the
like,
optimal
listen to his
way
voice.
to handle a feeling of disrespect.
And look at the deepness and the condition in his eyes right now.
After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, you know, I made a choice on my own.
It looks
from
like he's
my
stumping.
own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry.
My thing is, what I wish he would have said right here was, why did he laugh, you know, of course. Was it an awkward laugh, you know, when you feel like, you feel me, like, you should feel like, we all been in that situation, like, we all have, like, an awkward laugh when our friends probably janking or something like that. We just going along with the flow, like, you feel me, but you're not really feeling that funny. You feel like it's awkward, you feel like it's insecurity, trying to pick fun of you at, you know, maybe it was that kind of situation, you know, his, his wife was going through a lot of stuff right there. He seen that, seen the emotions of it. He felt bad, you know, as a man should, something like that for his wife, you know, feeling bad for his wife, you know. And he took it as an awkward laugh. Didn't want to, you know, disrespect nobody first, but then thought about it probably, who knows, you know, thought about it, say, you know what, I need to take care of my woman, something like that. Now, should he have done it right then and there? Of course not. You should, you know, went somewhere else, you know, said, just talk it down, you know, and say, listen, don't be saying stuff about my wife and stuff like that. And she probably said stuff like that about his family, like, I don't want y'all to talk about my family, because a lot of stuff before this, before the dog was out, there was dog gonna get August, you know, stuff like that. It was a lot of stuff right there. The red table talk, it's a lot, you know. The people talk about their relationship, it was a lot on his mind, you know. But y'all.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm gonna say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, you know, this
But
is
he is being calm, but y'all know
I
that.
won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. You know, it happened on Questlove's award, and you know, it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down?
Okay, I want to stop right here because I really want to put this on perspective to y'all. So, you heard what he said. What would you say to people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down? Excuse me, I need glasses. So, if you ever felt when you saw this, you know, you feel like Will Smith's on this pedestal, you know, then now he's so much lower than what he is now. I saw another clip too about Martin Luther King, you know, Jr. And apparently he cheated on his wife. Now this woman thinking he's not a great man. I forgot what the woman's name is, but this woman said he's not a great man anymore because he cheated on his wife. So I'm not saying that it is or it's good and bad. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, putting respect to y'all. Michael Jackson. He did a lot of charity work, stuff like that, you know, but people associate him being a pedophile. Rappers, before the fame, probably, or even during the fame, they're 9 times 10 saying, they even saying in their lyrics, I'm gonna kill them. Some of them really actually kill somebody, you know. And some people still backing them up. So I feel as though it's like hypocrisy, you know. It happens to him. I'm sure some people still feel the same way. I'm saying, like, in a world point of view, I feel like it's hypocrisy because we all have choose to say, like, okay, we like this aspect about him. We're going to dust this over the rug, though. We love him, but we still going to dust this over the rug. But at the same time, we all human. We all make mistakes. We all sin. Lust, greed, pride, wrath, everything, in the blue. We all do that. You know yourself. So you ain't no saying yourself just because you see your childhood, crush or whatever, or your role model, lost their credit for what they have done for this world. We all here for a reason. God put us here for a reason. We all make mistakes. We all sin. Unfortunately, we do. I never liked the aspect about us either. I ain't never like us like sin and stuff like that. But for you to say you're not a sinner yourself, and you just bad mouthing this man or this woman for what they have done in their past or made a minor mistake, Just like I said, we all got like our consequences and stuff like that to deal with. Everything you do will have a consequence. Just know that. It could be a good consequence, it could be a bad consequence, but everything you do in life has a consequence to what it is. Just a regular conversation, even if you say, okay, simple hello, that would be a consequence. Because now, somebody probably have a bad day. Why the crap you saying hello to me? If you don't even say nothing to somebody, why the crap you ain't say nothing to me, Or if you said hello, somebody probably felt bad and felt happier that you said that, because now you feel like you seeing him, something like that. That's a good consequence, Everything you do has a consequence, you all. I want y'all to understand that. Let's get to the video.
So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma.
Okay, I gotta start right there too. He said a central trauma. Now that means that's the main trauma. Now main traumas can have like other triggers, other traumas that's connected to the main trauma. But for what he just said, that's his central trauma. So all his life he's been going through this type of stuff, and it's affecting him. This is where he needs therapy. See, I heard some people saying therapy weak, therapy. No. Listen, get help. As a man, as a woman, I don't care. Get help. We all need help. Talk to God. Talk to yourself. I don't care. Talk to yourself in your mind. Talk to yourself in your outside. Talk to yourself. Talk to other people that you can trust. If you can't trust nobody, go get some help. Go talk to other people and see if you can trust the other person. It takes a while to trust somebody, but I understand. But listen, talk to somebody, because you can't end up like this, or even worse, or even who knows, But talk to somebody,
I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And
then this thing too, I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, okay, because I put that out there. This also can apply about the relationship, about the slap, what everybody been saying, like, okay, Jada told him to do it without even saying or saying it, whatever. He already knew his wife. He didn't want to let her down, and he did that. I'm just saying. I'm not saying, but I'm saying. I don't know if y'all understand that what I'm trying to say. Listen, I'm weird when I'm saying. Listen, I really don't even much do these kind of deep kind of conversations like that. I try to make a skit, then I make a deep conversation a little bit. I write it down, something like that, because me talking about it, it's always been to me like that. This is probably the most serious I ever been in my whole life. I can't lie to y'all, but let's get back to the video.
The work I'm trying to do is I am deeply.
And you see I don't know if y'all saw it, but you see the hurt in this man's eyes, because he's fumbling his mouth and he's fumbling his eyes too.
The work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful.
It's flickering.
And I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself. Right? I'm human.
Mm-hmm.
And I made a mistake.
And one mistake can cause this,
I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking.
So this is another thing too, y'all. I know I'm pausing a lot, my bad. But listen, this one mistake made him think he was a piece of crap. Maybe from his other traumas, like from laying people down, he felt like that. So throughout all his life, because it sounded like he'd been like a huge part of his life. So it's a constant struggle within his own set, a mind frame. So he constantly feels that way about himself. And see, build up and build up, build up. It's constant. It's gonna build up till it pops, y'all. And see, too, y'all. He had a thing about himself, 33 months he said like that. And then Law Trexler, like I said, he has to get himself back on the right mind frame, stuff like that. So he can attract positive energy instead of negative energy. That's why I'm saying too, why I don't like people, I'm immediately saying I'm sorry, like the day of 30 minutes, whatever, saying that miss out when they ain't even think about it, reflect on it, get their positive energy right, and it causes like a lot of stuff to happen. I'm saying, but let's I just know it says spirits in stone. I don't know what that say. It said EL.
I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And
okay, let's stop out there too. Okay, my bad. That video almost over anyway, like 10 seconds. Listen, a lot of people you see that you say like, oh, they're the happiest people. The happiest people can have the most doggone trauma. That's anybody anyways, This man was trying to be the most positive person in image, When in actuality, he can be feeling like the most crappiest, like you said, feel like a piece of crap, I just want to tell y'all this, like, because I try to be positive. I always try to put a smile on my face. I told you I try not to show my emotions, turns to anger, turns to sadness, I try to show everything happy. But I won't lie, a lot of times I feel like, like crap. I'm trying to get outside the mind frame of feeling it like that because the situation I've been through in my life personally, my traumas, I'm trying to get rid of, or I'm trying, work on it, fight it and actually recover, so I didn't heal properly. But a lot of people go through this, So people that you see happy and, just know they have a lot of things going through their minds and what their heart, their soul, stuff like that. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of anybody feeling stuff like that. That's why too, children are oblivious to this too. They always bully each other, stuff like that. Causes school shootings. I believe personally it's called school shootings. Sometimes that's not even an issue. Sometimes it's another issue. That's that's a whole nother topic video. But it causes something for the hurt to somebody's soul like that, or the mind frame when they can constantly bully something like that, or when they feel neglected in some kind of way, they feel as though their feelings aren't getting across to the other individual or even to themselves, not being honest with themselves, hiding stuff from themselves, stuff like that, But I want y'all to all take this in accountability, because we all need to be comfortable with ourselves and what we went through, We all go through stuff. We're all here to overcome it. We all have it. Listen, I know people went through a whole 10,000, whatever kind of situations, and still living. Be grateful that you're still living to overcome that situation. Listen, I know you probably somebody probably raped you, probably something like that. I don't know. Listen, I'm not trying to say nothing offensive to you all. I'm not trying to bring no trauma to you all. I'm just saying it can happen like that. Listen, and you probably got constantly raped, got constantly molested, got constantly beat up, got constantly talked bad about. It's been like that. It's been like that through all these times, the years of this earth. We here for earth to overcome it. Praise God, bring God to ourselves, and have faith in God. If you don't believe in God, universe, but I still strongly believe you should believe in God. But look, that's my religion belief anyways. But Yo, have faith with God. Tell God you need Him, stuff like that. No matter how you feel about yourself right then, that moment, mad, sad, talk to God. Talk to God. Happy, sad, mad, don't care. Talk to God, and He got your back. I promise you. It's gonna take a while. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be first thing. God knows what's in you. God knows what's best. He has a perfect setting for you. And I promise you, because I know throughout my life I've been through dark times, and then my God just came at the perfect timing. Bam, something good happened to my life, and I'm feeling happy. We here for a constant progression throughout life. We constantly learning. We constantly trying to learn more about ourselves and learn more about the world and then people around us. So let's get to this. Let's get to 10 seconds.
If you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Okay, you all. That's it. So let me tell y'all. I didn't tell y'all my thinking thoughts. Excuse me. Final thoughts though. Just be positive. Talk to someone. Have God in your life. Stay true to yourself. If you need help, get help. But yeah, I love y'all. God bless y'all. Stay positive. That's why I say that in every video. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Stay positive. Because some people probably never heard I love you before. And I want to be actually genuine when I say I love you all. And I'm thankful for y'all watching my video. I don't care if it's 1, 2, 3, 4 people watching my video. I'm glad you all watching my video, even if it's 30 seconds. I'm glad you're watching it, I love you all and God bless y'all. And I meant that from the bottom of my soul. God bless y'all because I know it's tough times and I pray for the best for y'all, And I pray for y'all happiness. So, y'all, I love you, best positive. I hope you have a blessed day. Stay true to yourself, stay on your grind to success. And when I mean success, I don't mean just money-wise. I mean by mind, body, spirit, doggone happiness. I'm talking about all that and above. Positivity. Stay true to yourselves. Until find out.